Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Machinery Time with Mark. I am Mark. Thought I'd kind of do a little update. I haven't done a new video in a while. Kind of thought I would talk about the hydraulic kit I put on my 2032R and show you a little bit of that and a few of the other projects I'm working on here in the shop. So I'm going to switch it over. There we go. So there's the 2032R, all ready for winter, which has already been battled a couple storms already. So I've got this snow blower, this Frontier snow blower that I bought, I think it's been a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Bought it, had it last year. Luckily did not even need it. We had very little snow last year. Lucky for me, because I did not have hydraulics on my tractor, so I would have had to turn the spout by myself manually, which would not be fun. But for this year, I decided, well, I better get my act together. So I bought the Deere Power Beyond, or whatever you want to call it, for the first kit you got to buy for the backhoe. You have to have it for the backhoe. So I bought that kit. And I also bought this other kit. So I can have rear hydraulics. So I put the Deere Power Beyond on, and that had pretty good directions. Came with pretty good directions. You had to take the wheel off, had to take the inner fender off, had to change a few hydraulic lines in there, but not too bad. So I also bought the Summit kit. That was the next part. And I didn't go crazy. I bought just the, basically to have four. So, two in the, well, I could have four in the back, or, well, I guess you could say two in the back, two sets in the back. But they also sent me the kit for the front, which I didn't want, but I thought, well, I'll just put it on. No big deal. I can always take it back off if I want more hydraulics in the back. But they sent it to me anyway. I've got it partially mounted. I've got everything ran up to here. I mounted it up to here. I saw another guy online that did it right to there. Sorry, I got a little runny nose here. So I haven't ran the hydraulic lines to the front. That's where it'll go in the front. I don't expect to ever have a grapple or anything like that, or anything on the front, but it came with it, so maybe I'll put it on. I don't know yet. So I've always got the option to take these off and put the quick couplers on there. I tried to do a video on installing this, and it ended up being kind of a nightmare. There's a lot of swearing involved and things like that, so I thought I would save you all from that. It's supposed to be a pretty easy kit from Summit to put on, but the problem is Summit, not dogging you Summit at all here, but you need better instructions. The Deere instructions were okay, had some pictures, kind of guided you along. The Summit, really nothing. So the original kit came without instructions at all. Open it up, no instructions, which is fine. I called them, they emailed me instructions. And then I called them back and said, "Are you serious? This is the instructions?" They said, "Yes." So they sent me another set because I didn't believe them. And it ends up that's the instructions. So I called them back the third time and said, "Okay, do you have any advice on this?" And they said, basically the only advice I got was, you can return it. Not happy, you can return it. Well, I didn't really want to do that. I wanted rear hydraulics. I was kind of running out of time. So I decided to fight through it. I've got some mechanical abilities. I think I figured I could handle it. But with a lot of trial and error, taking off things and putting things back on, and hooking things the wrong way and a few other things like that. I did get it all hooked up. I got it to work. So it's got the extra joystick on here, which actually is kind of nice. I've used the loader several times with the snow and everything, and it feels good in the hand. It works good. I got to switch a couple of these. I got this one and this one are the ones I really need to have these two control it. I'll do that. Just a switch of a couple of things here. It's electric over hydraulic, so pretty simple. But so going back to my complaint, Summit, if you're going to sell, I guess if you're going to sell these for 2000 series tractors, you really need better instructions. And maybe you need to tell your helpline, phone center, whatever, just to not just say, this is it. If you don't like it, send it back. Or they also suggested I get on YouTube and watch some other people's YouTube videos, which I got on there. I found one for a 2000 series that a guy did 4 years ago. Really didn't help a lot. Really didn't help at all. But most of them on there are for 1000 series. If you're going to put one on 1000 series, you've got better instructions. I did see that from Summit, and you've got videos like crazy out there for those. They're all over the place. Machinery Time with Tim, he delves in it really, really deep. So yeah, for the 2000 series, not so much. So, if you decide to put one on a 2000 series, I got a 2032R. If you decide to do that, please comment below or, get a hold of me that way. I'm glad to help you with it. I will show you better pictures, better instructions. I'll try to help you with that. Nobody should have to go through that. That's just crazy. Yeah, so Summit, if you're listening, probably not, but if you're listening, boy, step it up in those instructions for 2000 series, because you're not going to sell them if you don't have any mechanical history at all. It's going to be horrible. I couldn't even imagine for somebody who didn't know what they were really doing and tried to put it on. It's definitely not a thing for that, the Weekend Warrior. So with that, I got some other things I've been working on, trying to work the shop a little bit. I'm working on my wife's aunt had this little red wagon she wanted restored. So I have painted that, got a little clear on it right now. So working on that. I've got another project. Actually, here's the box. It's a little zero turn. It's a battery operated zero turn. You can buy it at Tractor Supply. About the only place I could find where they had it. Didn't care for the color. It's for my grandkids. Of course, I've got, the green and yellow one over here, so it's got to look like Grandpa's. So I've been working on that to change the color, and I will show you that just a second. Here we go. Here's the base. I tore it all apart. It's plastic, so I found some plastic primer to cover up the red. Some of it came off with tape. I need to redo that. I wanted the fenders to be black like mine, the back bumper to be black. So I've done that first. And then I'm going to tape that off and do the rest of it in green. I've done the green underneath already. Got a couple spots coming through and touch up. It's going to be something they're going to use. So I'm not, some of the paint comes off, some of the paint comes off. No big deal. It comes with a little mower deck. Has some little stickers for, I guess, showing you're cutting grass, where you got two major holes in your mower deck. It's got some hubcaps, painted those. Got the seat, painted that. I'm gonna put some decals on it, things like that. So yeah, I've been working on that. I have not got the Christmas tree done yet here in the dealership. So there's the stuff down there in that box. So I think that's about it for right now. We can go back out here. Yeah, I got plenty of other projects. I've showed you some of the other ones. I'm gonna clean this up, this old gator, for a play toy for them, grandkids. Luckily I've got a little bit of time. One's not born yet. So and that was the air compressor. Here's some of the stuff I tore apart off that zero turn. I'm also working on my, I've showed you this before, my grandpa's old plow. I've got it all sandblasted, started painting some of it. And of course there's an old pump. I got some handles, old stock handles. So I'll use those. I'm gonna get going on this. It's just things to keep me busy in the winter. I haven't quite decided yet what to use for heat out here. It's well insulated. It's got 3/4 inch plywood on the walls. Stays about 40 degrees, 35, 40 degrees out here. The other day it was, I don't know, 5 or 6 degrees outside. It was still had a good temperature in here. So I am using this when I'm out here, this heater, 215,000 BTU. It's been acting up a little bit. I got a new part I need to put on it. It works for now for being out here. It brings the temperature up probably 20 degrees, but haven't quite decided what I want to do for heat. I don't have a lot of wood around here. I have really no woods to get wood other than buying it. I don't know. We have Ameren out here, so Ameren is very expensive on their gas and electrical. So I don't know what to do. Corn's cheap, maybe a corn boiler, I don't know. Corn heater, I don't know. So we'll look into that in the future. I'm not really worried about it this year. It works for me. I got, and the dealer part has heat and air all the time. So that part's taken care of, not worried about that. If I get too cold out here, I just can go in there. You probably saw I keep some of my spray cans in there just to keep them warm while I'm working on it. But other than that, still working on it. Still want to work on this guy, this 1010. Haven't done anything to him yet. We'll probably start on the engine first. But we'll get going on him. But just want to kind of get the wagon out of the way. Still working on that patio. I'm gonna start working on that some more. I want to get the frame back. Had some body work done to the frame. Thinking about getting a diesel zero turn. This one's a gas. 72 inch, love the mower. I bought it used, love it. Love the wheels. It's got the wheels on it. Makes it so much smoother out there. With the seat, you know, the special air ride seat, I guess, and then the wheels, it's just like you're floating out there, which is great. On the back and everything else. I added weights to the front because when you go up hills, it tends to just kind of buck on you a little bit. And with the weights, I just zip right over the hills, so not a problem. So this one will probably be coming up for sale. Like I said, nothing wrong with it. Just want to get a diesel, get a little bit of better fuel economy out of it. These do burn a little bit of gas, but I don't know. I've decided to put some of the yard more into hay. So I've got a few less acres to mow. So I don't know if I don't get a good deal on a good used diesel somewhere, 997 or 994. We'll probably just keep this one. I've done a lot of work to it. Nothing wrong with it. It's a great tractor. Really like it. But if you just had a diesel on it, that'd be great. But no big deal. So I'll quit rambling, quit sniffing. Please like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. Comment down below if you've got any comments or want to talk about anything. I'd like to do a shout out to Dig Drive DIY, Neil Koch. He mentioned me in his last video, his kind of like his Christmas video. I think it was like something about not buying local and not buying so much from Amazon, which I try to do. I try not to buy that much from Amazon. But it was in that video he mentioned me, showed a little bit of my channel, and I went up about 50 subscribers from that. So thank you very much, Neil. Love your channel. Every Sunday, I'll tell you, my wife will tell you, if I get up, first thing I got to do is have a little bit of breakfast and sit down and watch Neil. That's just what I do. And no matter where we're at, vacation or where we're at, got to watch Neil. So thank you, Neil. Hope to meet you someday. And so I guess with that, I will say, let me switch back here to my snuffly red nose. I'm wishing you all Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy 2026 coming up. And hope to do a lot of different things in 2026. I just started this in 2025. Gonna go back to doing some more of the documentary type on local history here in the Quad Cities, kind of what I based this on, but really wasn't getting any feedback on that. So I thought I'd kind of go more towards what I got going on here in the shop. But you know what? I really want to talk about the history of the Quad Cities as far as farm machinery. And, you know, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not looking for thousands of subscribers. I would love to have 1,000 subscribers. That'd be great. But, you know, I'm happy with I think right now I've got 144. I appreciate all 144 of you. I really do. And anybody else that's just watching, you don't have to subscribe. It's no big deal. It's just one of those YouTube things that they all brag about, but I don't really care. Just doing it for fun. So, yeah, with that, like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Please like and subscribe like I just rattled about. And hope to see you all in 2026. And stay warm or stay cool wherever you're at in the part of the country. And we will see you then. Bye-bye.